What's going on, everyone? It's Trending Tracks here, bringing you another video, and today I'm going to be talking about the new A$AP Rocky album called Testing, dropping this Friday, May 25th. I'm also going to be discussing the leaked track list that has features and producer credits on it, and while this track list isn't confirmed, it looks pretty legitimate. It comes from a pretty legitimate source, so we're going to break this down and talk about it. So before we get into the track list, A$AP Rocky posted on his Instagram confirming that the album will be dropping May 25th, and it is indeed entitled Testing. Because every time he would drop a loose leaf track, he would write Testing on Twitter or whatever. The cover art would say Testing, something along those lines. And every album art for each one of these songs had the yellow and black type of theme, the radioactive symbol. So people pretty much knew the album was called Testing, and this Instagram post just confirms it. Now there's a lot of buzz around this album because Rocky hasn't dropped an album in a while now, and we haven't got a full body of work from him in a long time. We got a couple of features which have all been really strong, but we've all been kind of fiending for that next Rocky album. So now I'm going to break down this track list and give you guys my insight on the features and everything that deals with it. So as you guys can see, track number 1, A$AP Forever. I'm guessing most of you guys have already heard this song and seen the video. It's the only song he's dropped so far that has a music video with it. If you guys haven't seen the video, I highly recommend you go check it out. It's my number 2 best music video of the year, right behind This Is America by Childish Gambino. But the visuals are insane. It was really enjoyable to watch, and I definitely suggest you guys go check it out. Moving on to the second track, we have Flipside, which says it's produced by Metro Boomin and Kelvin Crash. I'm not too familiar with Kelvin Crash, but obviously Metro Boomin has some of the best beats in hip-hop right now. He produces for the top rappers, and Metro Boomin never lets me down. He always carries the song with his beats. Track number 3 is Shine, featuring Skepta, produced by Pierre Bourne and Wally PDF. Again, I'm not too familiar with Wally PDF, but Pierre Bourne is a very well-known producer. He originally got a lot of buzz producing for Playboi Carti, and he has that tag that everyone knows, Yo Pierre, you wanna come out here? But like Metro, he also has a lot of great beats and usually carries the song. And then to touch on the feature, Skepta, if you guys don't know him, he's a UK rapper. I think he's alright. I'm not too big into the UK scene, but he's one of the few UK rappers that I think is a solid rapper. I know he also has ties with Drake, and he had an interlude I think on Drake's More Life. But yeah, moving on to track number 4 is Lonesome, produced by Juicy J and Robert Gallardo. This one's kind of weird because I didn't really know Juicy J produced. I don't know if I'm dumb for that or if everyone knew that or whatever, but I didn't know Juicy J was a producer. But that's kind of cool seeing Juicy J on the producer credits. I'm curious to see how this beat's gonna sound because I was unaware, like I said, that Juicy J even produced. For all I know, he produces all of his own songs. So this is gonna be cool to hear and see what this beat sounds like. Track number 5, I'm really excited for this track. Not just because of the features, but because of the producer as well. This one's called Burnout, featuring Schoolboy Q, Kendrick Lamar, and Future. And it's produced by Southside. Starting off with Southside, he's a great producer. I like most of his stuff, and overall his beats are just usually really good, so I'm really excited for that. And then for the features, these 3 artists are 3 great artists. They're some of my favorite artists. We got Schoolboy Q and Kendrick Lamar from TDE. I don't need to say much about Schoolboy Q or Kendrick. Kendrick being the top rapper in the game, most talented rapper in the game in my opinion. And you know he's not gonna have a lazy verse on here. He's definitely gonna go in. Same thing with Schoolboy. He never has a lazy verse, and he always just spits. And then with Future can sometimes be iffy with me. His verses are usually hit or miss for me. Like his verse on King's Dead, I thought was really good. Besides the whole slob on my knob part with the really high voice, I didn't really like that. And also he rushes like all of his songs, which I don't know if I like that or not. He's put out like 20 albums in the past 5 years, which is insane, but hopefully he goes in and he like doesn't ruin this song. But I think this song is going to be one of the standout songs for sure on here if this is a confirmed track list. Track number 6, Tony Tone, produced FMZ, Hector Delgado, and Harry Fraud. I'm familiar with Harry Fraud. I know he's a pretty decent producer, but I don't really know much about any of these, so we'll have to wait and see how this one sounds. Track 7 is Bad Company, featuring Blockboy JB. This is one of the other singles that has been released, and this single's also pretty good. I don't like it nearly as much as A$AP Forever, but this is a pretty decent song. I'm not crazy about it, but I think it's a good song. It'll probably fit well on the album. Track 8, we have Pretty Guy Interlude, produced by Franz and Linus. This just sounds like the type of interlude song that A$AP Rocky would have. Pretty Guy interlude, like that just sounds like a typical Rocky interlude if you guys follow Rocky and you know a lot about him. Now another track I am super hyped for is track 9, Hercules, featuring Childish Gambino, produced by Dean Blunt. Obviously Childish Gambino is coming off that huge buzz from the This Is America video, and in the This Is America video, that's like the first time we heard him rap in a while, and I feel like on an A$AP Rocky album you kind of have to rap. So if he's spitting like he used to back in the day, I'm gonna be really hyped for this. I know he's gonna do great on this. It's gonna be really interesting seeing them on a track together. Now when I first saw this, I thought it was like kind of surprising, but then it makes sense when you think about it, because if you guys watched the SNL where Donald Glover hosted, you know there was a skit where they parodied the Migos, and right at the end there's a A$AP Rocky cameo. So obviously they've been together and they've probably been working on a lot of music together, so I'm really excited for this one, and I'm really excited to see how this one turns out. Track 10, we got Acid Trips, 11, NMC, produced by Boy Wonder and Kelvin Crash. If you guys don't know Boy Wonder, he produces a lot of Drake's music. Drake shouts him out in a lot of his lyrics. So this should be a pretty decent beat again. I don't really know much about Kelvin Crash, like I said, from track 2, but the beat on this song is probably going to be crazy. Track 12, we got Enemies. 13, we got Where the Wild Things Are, featuring Dev Hynes. I'm not familiar with Dev Hynes at all. He also produced the track, so I don't really know how to feel about this one. We'll see how this one sounds. 14, we have Distorted Records, produced by Nez and Rio. A$AP Rocky performed the other day on, he was either Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel, and he actually performed Distorted Records and A$AP Forever, and all the comments were just spamming like, we need this Distorted Records song, we need this. So this makes a lot of sense and is another reason why I think this track list is pretty legitimate, because it has a lot of songs on it that make sense. I'll link the video down below where he does perform this song if you guys want to go check it out. It's a really good song from what we heard. And then moving on to track 15, we have Testing, Kelvin Crash, Hector Delgado, and Robert Gallardo. A lot of these producers are kind of repeating themselves, and you can tell they put a lot of work into this album. I'm guessing this Kelvin Crash, Hector Delgado, and Robert Gallardo are kind of in-house people for A$AP Rocky. They're kind of exclusively producing for him, because I have never really heard of them before. I could be completely wrong, but who knows. 16 is another track I'm super hyped for. It's called Jukebox Joints 2, featuring Frank Ocean and Kanye West, produced by Kanye West and Wally PDF. First off, I love Frank Ocean. He's one of my favorite artists. He'll probably have the chorus on this song, but still, I think it's going to be insane. We've heard Frank and A$AP Rocky before on Raf, which was an amazing song, and now we got Kanye West too, and he co-produces, so this song should be an absolute banger. I can't wait to hear it. 17, we got Nightfall, and then 18, we got Forgotten, featuring Playboi Carti. It's not surprising seeing Playboi Carti have a feature on here. We know him and A$AP Rocky are really good friends. Rocky had a feature on Carti's self-titled album, and Carti also just dropped his album Die Lit, so he's been working, and they're always together, so this makes a lot of sense. So yeah, that's the track list, guys. I want you guys to comment down below what song you're most excited for. If I had to pick, I'd probably pick songs 5, 9, and 16, which is Burnout featuring Schoolboy Q, Kendrick Lamar, and Future, then Hercules featuring Gambino, and then Jukebox Joints 2 featuring Frank Ocean and Kanye West. Like I said, we haven't got a project from Rocky in forever, so I'm pretty sure he's going to deliver with this one. It should be a really great project, and this next month of music is going to be insane. I can't wait for all the albums we're going to get. Like literally in this next month or two, we're going to be getting albums from so many great artists. I'm just so excited. So yeah, like I said, comment down below what tracks you're most anticipating, and let me know if you think A$AP Rocky's going to deliver on this album. But yeah, anyways, it's been Trending Tracks, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.